Hello, hello, hello. So, hey guys, so I wanted to come on and share a little bit about what I'm doing to stay on track. I know a lot of you have watched my cooking videos and things like that, and I really appreciate the support over the years. So, um, so I was just whipping up some beans here. So some chickpeas for not an exciting recipe, but just to have some beans. So um, I've been watching some things online and doing a little research about the best ways for hormone balancing. A lot of the issues that we deal with, especially women, deal with hormone imbalance, but men also. We're looking at things like fibroids and PCOS and perimenopause and menopause and lots of issues with your monthly cycle, those kind of things. Um, One of the best ways to regulate the hormones and get them in balance, besides lifestyle changes like sleep and exercise, is beans. So beans, 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 particularly 2 cups of beans a day. And adding to that, eating 1/4 or a half a cup of those beans being um, edamame or soybeans. So when we're dealing with hormonal imbalances, especially with excess estrogen or things like that, the soybeans really help block the uptake of excess estrogen, even though they have estrogen, but they have phytoestrogen, which is a plant estrogen, which is much, much different than animal estrogens or human estrogen, right? So when you're trying to balance those hormones, eating the soybeans really adds another layer of helping to balance that even more because of the phytoestrogens. Chickpeas also high in the phytoestrogens as well. Not as much as soybeans, but pretty close. So this is another reason to include chickpeas and soybeans. But just eating 2 cups of beans a day will do it. But for me, I'm also adding in 1/4 or half a cup of those 2 cups is going to be soybeans for the added benefit of the estrogen balance that is really needed. So what's been found is, because beans are one of the perfect foods because they have fiber, they have protein, they have healthy fats, they help you feel fuller longer, right? So you're very much not, you're feeling satiated quicker. So when you eat them earlier in the day, let's say starting at breakfast, you're going to regulate your blood sugar much better throughout the entire day. It's also going to block some of the uptake of excess sugars throughout the day. So it's really great to start your day with the beans because it has the benefit of not just regulating whatever food you're going to have with those beans, but it's also going to regulate you for the rest of the day. So that's really, really beneficial. So a friend and I decided to start the 2 cups of beans a day yesterday. And yesterday I had beans. I never have beans for like a whole cup of beans for breakfast, but I had a cup of beans for breakfast, and they had like pinto beans, black beans, jalapenos, and some corn in there. So good for starters. But secondly, I felt like really more balanced and not as hungry throughout the day. Because sometimes you'll eat and eat and eat. I will never feel like full, but that really helped balance me throughout the day. So this is day 2, and I'll be reporting back on how it's going with the beans, beans, beans. So I made and the great thing about this challenge, because I don't do a lot of challenges, but I was like, I'm already plant based, so I eat beans anyway, but I don't eat as many like just raw, or not raw, but unprocessed beans as I was realizing. So eating these beans, like this, really helps. Number one, it displaces other calories because you're full from this. But it also gives you that fiber, and the fiber, which I eat a lot of fiber, but eating it in addition to what I already eat really helps regulate things. And then the protein. So it's like a perfect, perfect, perfect food. And the great thing about beans is they're cheap. I got like a whole bag to make all of these beans for like $1.60. They were like on sale. Organic bag, like a 16-ounce bag of chickpeas. cheaper than even an organic can of beans, which now they're going up and up and up. They're like a dollar, 49 for an organic can of beans, but this is like two or three, at least three cans of beans for $1.60. So it's a cheap challenge. So, and this is a rice cooker that I have. So I just had to add some water and some seasonings and plug it in and forget about it. So it's easy to do, it's cheap to do, and it's super beneficial. So even if you're not dealing with hormonal issues, it's still going to help with regulating blood sugar. It's going to help with weight loss. It's going to help you get vital nutrients in that you need. There's so many nutrients in beans, especially of the different types of beans. So this includes lentils, peas, like black eyed peas, all the beans. So you don't have to worry about this bean or that bean. And if you want to boost it, add half a cup of the 2 cups soybeans, and then you're really going to boost it up. So some of the ways that I'm going to use these beans, you can find in my cookbook. If you don't know, I have a cookbook that was recently released. But you can actually put the beans in your smoothie if you don't like the taste of beans. Because some people, I don't like beans. Put it in the smoothie, you won't taste it. It's like spinach. You don't taste the spinach in the smoothie. So you can hide a lot of stuff in the smoothie. You can put, like a protein powder will definitely cover it. So I use like a protein powder. This is just one of the ones, whoops, that I use. This is just one of the ones that I use. I'm not promoting this brand, but I'm just saying this is one that I use. So with that, you can put it in a smoothie. You can whip it into a hummus. Just don't put a lot of oil in it. You can do an oil-free hummus or just a little bit of olive oil. You can put it on salad. So I'm going to put some of these on my salad that I'm going to have because I have a lot of greens I need to eat up. So I'm going to put a lot of these chickpeas on the salad. You can do a bean burger. Like I said, the easiest way is just to eat the beans, season it up, and add it to whatever meal you're eating. So that's one way. So I'm going to do that. And just have fun and experiment. So any bean soups, beans, it's all good stuff. So I'll be checking in with you guys. And one of the things, what I'm talking about right now is something that I cover in my healing community that we launched like a month or two ago, where we have one-on-ones. Every week we're doing a cooking demo. So tomorrow, so if you love the veggie chest, tomorrow night at 7 Eastern, I'll be cooking some vegan holiday appetizers with my mom. So we're gonna, some fun stuff. So I'm looking forward to that. And you can join my healing community. Just there'll be a link below, but it's just go to my website, which is my name, rubylathan.com, and you'll see the button to join the community. And you can use the code word healing to get like 70% off of that. And it's a low cost anyway. So for $9.99, you use that code word healing to join the community. We have a lot going on in there. So I'm super excited, and we have a lot of things coming up for January too. But I just wanted to share like one of the things that, I'm doing to, even kind of get back on track. Because occasionally, you kind of start slipping and sliding with your health routine and your diet and all that. Even though that's what I do, sometimes I need that boost as well. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm looking forward to seeing the benefits of eating all these beans, being more intentional about the beans, and seeing the benefits that I'm going to get for that. It's a no-lose situation. So join me in that. Join me in my healing community. And if you're looking for recipes, join us tomorrow night. Every week we're doing the recipes and things. And also we have one-on-ones and Q&As and all the stuff. So it's a lot of fun. So thank you for joining. I'm gonna put on my glasses. I think I see some comments here. Oh, you bought one for a friend. Awesome. I just ordered some new glasses because I dropped these the other day. They're like cracked. So my glasses are on the way. But okay, you bought one for a friend. Awesome. Somebody has the book. Good. Yes, you need to use it. Absolutely use it. So, yes, use the cookbook. So, just pick a recipe. I mean, the recipes are really easy. Most of them are pretty easy. As you know, you can see, and you can look at how much time you have. If you have 20 minutes, find a 20-minute recipe. Uh, I would say if you have a food processor, start with the tacos, um, the walnut meat tacos. Super easy. It's hard to mess up raw dishes. So start with that one. You'll be out in like 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes if you have a food processor. So that's an easy one. So I would suggest to do that. So yeah, thank you guys for joining me. I'll be back. I'll be on here occasionally to talk about some things, but yeah, hope to see you in the community, and you guys have a great night. I'm gonna get these beans in the fridge and in my salad, and I'll talk to you later. All right, thanks for joining. Bye.